Hello guys, once again welcome back to Commerce Class. Today we are going to discuss about next topic, that is mobile banking. What is mobile banking? Mobile banking is a system that allows customers of a financial institution to conduct a number of financial transactions through a mobile device such as mobile phone or personal digital assistant. If you want to say in simple term, mobile banking refers to banking transactions through mobile phone or call. Generally, banks are providing various services in e-banking. So one of the services is mobile banking. So various services available on mobile banking like SMS alert, payment of utility bills such as electricity, telephone and mobile bills, credit card bills, fund transfer, making inquiries related to balance available and lost file transactions or request new checkbooks and etc. Because of mobile banking, there are some advantages. So let us discuss about them. First one, mobile banking is convenient. No one really like to go to the bank during the business hours, not because the people are not nice and professional, but because there tend to be long line, especially around lunchtime or right before closing. However, when you do a lot of your banking on your smartphone, you don't have to worry about carving out time to go to the bank. Instead, you can do mobile banking 24 hours per day. Second, mobile banking lets you do many things. When it comes to things that you can specifically do when it comes to mobile banking, as more apps are being invented, the sky really is the limit. You can check your balance. You can review all of your recent deposits and withdrawals. You can pay your bills. You can find out where your bank closest ATMs are. In many cases, you can even deposit checks. Third, mobile banking is very safe and secure. If there is a part of you that's hesitate to use mobile banking because you are fear that someone might end up breaking into your bank account or that it could make you a victim of identity theft, you can put your mind at easy, being that malware tends to be a lot loss of threat. When it comes to smartphones, this means the mobile banking is actually a lot more secure than online banking. However, do take note that there are things that you can do to make mobile banking even more secure. Fourth, mobile banking tends not to have fees, although it may be only a matter of time before this particular changes. For now, when it comes to most banking institutions, there are no fees that come with using their mobile banking services. Anything that can be done free of charge is something that is always a bonus. Fifth, mobile banking is good for the environment. You might not have ever thought that checking your bank account with your smartphone would be good for the environment. But just think about it. By choosing to use your phone rather than actually driving to your bank, this means that you do not have to use your car or vehicle. As a direct result, you are putting fewer emission out into the atmosphere, and the cleaner the air is, the better it is for everyone. Next, disadvantages of mobile banking. First one, internet connectivity cost. Although connection cost from mobile phone is steadily declining, it is still high enough in many countries to deter customers from using their mobiles for applications such as e-banking. Second, difficult user interface. Human computer interface issue are a key factor in mobile technology acceptance. A general rule is that the easier and more adaptable the interface, the greater is the user acceptance. Third, lack of awareness among customers. Many banking customers are not even aware of availability of mobile banking or associated benefits. Awareness increases with time and needs considerable promotional efforts. Fifth, security concern. Mobile technology still suffers from questionable security. So it may not be suitable for transfer of highly confidential financial information. Mobile devices are increasingly becoming a target for virus writers, hackers, and short message service and spammers. Sixth, organizational changes. To offer mobile banking, many organizations will need to change their business process, ways in which information is provided and accessed, working practices and work relations, working style, and changes in roles, responsibilities, and management structures. Seventh, small number of choices. Not all banks offer mobile banking. Eighth, technology overload. Fragmented information channels offer result in inefficient working patterns as users switch from device to device and between different media, which may result in mobile ignorant customers unable to use their devices for day-to-day tasks such as e-banking. So this is what about mobile banking. Next, SMS alert. SMS alert is a facility provided by a bank to its customers. In this, a customer gives his or her mobile number to bank and such number is registered in the computer system of the bank under the customer's account. Whenever there is a transaction, a SMS is automatically sent to the customer's registered mobile. SMS alert states the nature, date, and amount of the transactions. So let us discuss about some advantages of SMS alerts. First one, SMS alert helps us keeping track of one's own accounts, transactions, loans, and investments even while on the move. One more advantage, that is fast and easy and convenient, as there is no need to visit the bank branch or call customer services. Third advantage is it helps like a reminder alert. So reminder alert can be scheduled for payment, due dates and loans and business overdrafts. So we don't need to worry about due amounts when we have to pay. This can be possible only when our mobile number registered with our own account. So alerts are sent automatically to customers for all banking transactions. Last and final advantage, that is OTP. SMS alerts in the form of OTP, which means one-time password, sent to the registered mobile number of the customer for authorizing the transaction helps to reduce the risk of frauds. So this is what about mobile banking and SMS alert. Thank you.